We turn now to our other big story. The state budget proposal just unveiled.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer is laying out an $88.1 billion spending plan for 2027, and it touches just about every corner of the state.
The proposal, including $21.4 billion for K-12 schools and literacy programs, $13.6 billion in the general fund for core state services, and about $2 billion targeted for roads and infrastructure.
And one of the biggest headlines, no state tax on tips. That could impact around 140,000 workers across Michigan.
So what does that mean for people who rely on those tips every day? 7 News Detroit reporter Tiara Braddock taking us inside the conversation.
One of the key things Governor Whitmer focused on in her 2027 proposed budget is putting more money back in people's pockets. So she is proposing continuing no state tax on tips, Social Security, and overtime.
So that's great for servers, bartenders, barbacks, bussers, anybody in the hospitality industry who's earning money on gratuities. They're not taxed on that event.
On Wednesday, Governor Gretchen Whitmer's team presented her 2027 budget proposal of more than $88 billion. A key part of it, continuing state tax exemptions on overtime and tips, something that mirrors federal rules.
Deductions on overtime and tips continue, helping nearly 500,000 Michiganders save on average of $500 a year.
I spoke to Kurt Cotello, who is the co-owner of Union Joints Restaurant Group, which includes Lincoln Yard and Little Yard in Birmingham. He says the hospitality industry can be tough, and these tax breaks can go a long way for some of the front house staff.
It means that the front of the house come April is going to see a benefit, and they've earned every penny of that.
I also caught up with Larry Miller, who is a barista at Little Yard and earns tips.
A lot of lower paying jobs, the tip aspect of it is super important.
Republican Michigan House Speaker Matt Hall also weighing in on the state not taxing tips.
We're returning money back to the taxpayers through no tax on tip, overtime, and Social Security. We're giving you more money to put into your pockets.
For us, anything that allows servers, bartenders to keep more money in their pocket is a good thing.
Now the state House and Senate will review Governor Whitmer's budget proposal, then they will come up with their own versions. They all must agree on one budget by July 1st. In Southfield, Tiara Braddock, 7 News Detroit.
All right, Tiara, thank you. There's a lot more packed into this budget proposal, especially when it comes to schools. More than $21 billion is dedicated to education alone. If you have a child in public school, free meals for all 1.4 million students would continue and become permanent. That could save families about $1,000 per child each year. Schools would also get an extra $250 per student. The plan includes $300 million for student mental health and safety, and funding for special education would increase by more than 7%. You can get a closer look at Governor Whitmer's $88 billion budget proposal, including what it means for schools, roads, and your taxes. That's right now at WXYZ.com.